everybody, Eric here with another YouTube video. Today we'll be looking at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Charge Red Ranger as promised in my last review of the Joker. So without further ado, there's no box, so let's jump right into the figure. Hey guys, I did just talk about the sculpted parts. I want to talk about the paint real quick. Like I was saying earlier on the helmet, the silver is applied incredibly well. It looks very, very nice and shiny. The black is nice and glossy, just like a visor should be. The only thing I would say I don't like about this figure is the amount of QC I've been having with it. You guys can see a little bit of a notch right there in the visor. That is straight from the box. You guys can even see, I'll talk about the paint before that though. So we have this really, really nice symbol from his show, looking very clean. Nice, crisp white lines. The black looks really good, edged very nicely. The silver looks incredibly well done over this gray or silver plastic. We got some nice gold accents. I wish the gold was a little bit more rich. Didn't look as yellowy as it does right now. We got the yellow on the armbands and the boots, like I showed earlier. Brand new sculpting, like I said. And that symbol does go all the way through to the back as well. And this is where I'll talk about those QC issues. You guys can see that right there. This is straight from the box. I got this at Target. Bit of scratched paint right there. Along the neck, along the ridge of the spine. You can see some red bleeding through. Some more random white splotches. Same thing with the chest. Random splotches here. On the sides. A lot of QC with this new line. I'm not sure what it is. And missing paint. Hasbro's been notorious for that. Same thing right there. And the notorious Morpher. Not very cool of them to leave details like that out. I think it's very, it's cost effective, but I think it just makes the figure look that much less cool. As for the sculpting, same thing like I said. Same thing as every other body. We got the wrinkles in the suit. The only new thing about this figure is the head, the paint, and the forearms and boots. Nothing too bad. Like I said, more QC. Anyway, so that was the paint. Let's take a look at some of the accessories. So now we're back with the figure. I'll bring one of the most important pieces of this figure is his alternate human head sculpt. I believe his name is Zato and he is an alien. I haven't seen the show. I just know, I think his name is Zato. The face is sculpted incredibly well. It looks like the actor, as far as I've seen. The pupils are sculpted in really nicely. He's got some blue eyes. Hair sculpted in very well. Got some nice little detail. The brown isn't bad on the hair either. Like I said, more QC issues right there. Apart from that, the hair, the eyebrows, and the lips are done incredibly well. You got another little splotch right there. Done incredibly well. Let's see what it looks like on the figure. A little bit of a tight fit, but that does not look too bad at all. Looks very, very natural on the body. Looks very proportional. I think it looks incredibly well done. So that was a head. Let's keep going on with the accessories. Next up, we get alternate hands. So different from the gripping hand and the fist he has right here, he comes with a posing hand with his 3 fingers out, index, middle finger, and his thumb out. Really nice sculpting. You guys have seen these hands millions of times. And a silver holding hand. Let's see what these look like. So that's a good segue into our last accessory. Would be his special, his main armament, Dino Saber. Not sure what it's called. Put the name in right here. Very, very nicely done. Incredibly well sculpted silver. This is all over the solid black plastic. We got some silver edging here. You can see those look like spines of a dinosaur's back or on the ridge of his spine. You can see clearly more QC detail right there. QC issues with Hasbro. Got some gold on the silver. We do got these nice patterns though going along the edge of the blade. And let's not forget that hilt. It is an incredibly well done T-Rex head from the looks of it. With some nice gold. More QC on top, by the way. Some nice gold on there apart from that silver on top. You got some red eyes. The sculpting is all there too. You guys can see all that really, really nice detail. Got some teeth, got the eyes, got all the ridges along the eyeballs and the nose. We got this handle that does fit into his hand. Non-movable though. And we got the hilt here. Looks incredibly nice and does fit in his hand. Actually, before I show it, he does come with this last lightning accessory. Clear, very, very faint light blue. Show you how that works in a second, but this is how it looks like with the figure. This fits very, very easily and nicely into the hand. Very, very nice and tight. It does tend to rotate kind of at that angle, but fits incredibly well, and it looks really good with his posing hand. I think this hand might be for Zeto's or his alternate head. He is some sort of alien, but it does look pretty cool. And this is what it looks like with the accessory. This is what the figure looks like brandishing the sword with the accessory. It does look pretty cool. Like I said, it's a nice light, very, very thin blue, like sky blue, transparent effect. Similar to the other figures. Those are the accessories. Now let's move on to the articulation. Hey guys, here we are with the articulation. I apologize if this seems kind of weird. I did film this after editing the video. I edited it and forgot to, I deleted the clip and I'm redoing it right now. So here we are with the articulation. Like I said, let's start with the head. Head does a full 360. It goes up, it goes down. Arms do a full 360 on both sides. Arms go out about that high. Get a nice Y, praise the sun pose. We got that beautiful butterfly joint very far back, really nicely forward. We got upper bicep swivels on both sides. We got double elbows. Same thing with the hands. They rotate and they go forward and back. The ab joint, upper ball joint right up here. So, side to side, 360. A little bit of forward back. We got a really, really nice lower ab joint. Very, very deep forward, very deep back. Legs do go forward about that high. Back, they do go out. We have an upper thigh. We got a double knee. The boot rotates and the foot goes down and up. A little stiff, but same thing on both sides. So that was the articulation. Now let's get on to some size comparisons. There he is next to Kamen Rider Agito, you guys. Next up here he is next to the McFarlane Arkham Knight figure, you guys. Lastly, there he is next to some other Lightning Collection figures. Most notably the other Red Dino Rangers that I own. Not pictured is the Dino Thunder Red. Incredibly beautiful setup right here. They look insanely good. This is the generations of all the Dino Rangers. Same height. Very, very cool display piece. And let's get on to some final thoughts. Hey guys, here I'm back with my final thoughts. Honestly, this figure is not too bad. I definitely wouldn't rate it among my top figures. This isn't a Shadow Ranger or a Lunar Wolf Ranger or even a White Ranger first release. But this figure, I was in this toy collection. Anyway, guys, that was the review. I want a big shout out to all my subs. Thank you guys for 300 subscribers. Thank everybody for the comments or the love I've been getting. Want to shout out the MN Toy Posse. Want to shout out all my subs, guys, for real. Thank you very much.